What's going on, Voodies? It's your boy, Johnny B. And right away, I want to thank you for supporting the VooDoo Chef Podcast. I mean, your support means the world. And you know, VooDoo Chef is my guy. And the podcast, it's pretty entertaining, even when it's not. So make sure 8 o'clock every Tuesday, you're watching this live stream and remind yourself to do so. How do you do that? Like middle-aged messes like me? Yeah, you remind with a tube or a phone. I like the tube myself. Alexa, remind me to watch the VooDoo Chef Podcast live streaming every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. There she is. She's reminding me. And now she will every Tuesday. So make sure you do that. Subscribe wherever you like to listen to podcasts and keep showing support. We appreciate it, Voodies.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is going on, Voodies? Welcome to the VooDoo Chef Podcast. Thanks for tuning in tonight. It's Tuesday night. It's live, just like every Tuesday night. Coming to you live from VooDoo Studios right here in beautiful Tampa, Florida. Even with these motherfuckers that came through, Helene and I don't even know the other guy's name. Milton, you know, they're like tourists. They're here, they're gone. They cost us some money, though. It's all right, man. We're strong. We're going to survive. We're back tonight. We're going to touch on the hurricane just a little bit, but we're trying to get back to a little bit of normalcy. We're trying to escape for 2 hours at least and just have a good time. So we're going to do what we do. As always, we're going to talk about our upcoming events. Before we do, make sure you let us know where you're checking in from. More importantly, what you drinking tonight. I got me some Blue Note. Spider's already been in the room. He's already drinking bourbon. It's going to be one of those nights, guys. It's going to be one of those nights. Coming up, VooDoo Chef, we got tons of stuff. If you have not been up to date, Pig Jig had to postpone because of the hurricane. Pig Jig has moved to November the 3rd. November the 3rd is the new date for Pig Jig. So if you are on the VooDoo crew, you're one of the VooDoo volunteers, make sure you jump onto the VooDoo Volunteer Facebook group and complete the new form for Pig Jig. We have to have updated forms. I've already had 5 judges cancel. Some of you runners, some of you table seaters, some of you drink grabbers, you might be moving into one of those seated positions. You might be eating barbecue for 5 hours. That's right. This year, Pig Jig, 5 hours of tastings. We've got the wild card. We've got the butt. We've got the ribs. We've got the brisket. We added a brand new category, and I say we like I had anything to do with it. I just get to stand around and be in charge of making sure everybody tastes it and scores it. Best use of bourbon. Nobody's going to complain about that, right? Best use of bourbon. So make sure you are all signed up, ready to rock and roll for that. VooDoo Chef, VooDoo Volunteers, make sure you join the group. Make sure you complete the new forms. Get ready to go. Right behind that, November 9th. We just had a big, long meeting about this. I'd love to know what your thoughts are. Put it in the little chat thing there, whatever the fuck it is. November 9th, VooDoo Golf. Should we keep VooDoo Golf on November 9th? I'm going to tell you, with all the holiday events and everything, it's not like we can push it into December. I don't know that there's that many open dates for the VooDoo Chef. So it's looking like it's November 9 or bust. What do you guys think? I'd love to know your thoughts. Let us know. We're going to kick this off tonight. We've got Cole McBride. I call him Cole Pfeiffer. If you watch Prison Break, you know Cole Pfeiffer. He's a badass. Cole McBride, exec chef of Fat Rabbit Pub. He's coming in tonight. It's going to be a good time. We're going to talk about our November 20th kickoff party. We're kind of closing down 2024, celebrating the upcoming 2025. And we're going to do that with a VooDoo Underground viewing party. We are going to watch the final episode of VooDoo Underground. And you'll know who the winner is before anybody else. You'll get to see the final. You'll get to see who wins. You'll get to taste the burger. You can log on to VooDooChef.com right now and buy your burger. You can pre-order the winning burger now. Of course, we've taken the winning burger. We voodoofied it. We made it so we can put it on that restaurant menu and execute it quickly, maintaining the integrity of the flavor of the burger. It is going to be badass. You can log on to VooDooChef.com right now and pre-order your burger. It doesn't tell you anything about the burger other than it is the winning burger from VooDoo Underground 2024. And that night we're going to have Billy Floyd, the Kitchen Killers, playing live. We're attempting to have a 3-song set from Wicked. We're still working out the logistics on that. We're probably going to have some bar trivia. We're going to have vendors. We're going to have raffles. We're going to have drink specials. We're going to have it all. Come hang out with us at the Fat Rabbit Pub in Tampa Palms on November 20th. And most importantly, don't forget to pre-order your hamburger. A portion of the sales of all of the hamburgers go to support the VooDoo Chef Foundation. And the more that we can sell and pimp out in that first night, the longer they're going to keep it on that menu and keep supporting the foundation. Much love to Fat Rabbit. They're going to be joining us in a minute. But you know what time it is. It's time to bring in the family. And as soon as we get back, they're all here tonight. Get ready.
Secret in the kitchen, spices dancing sharp. VooDoo Chef, got the potion, feel the heat in every bite. Do a worship with devotion, flavor takes you to new heights.
Take your business or nonprofit to the next level with the power of video. Red House Streaming offers complete production services to create your own perfect, eye-catching, attention-grabbing commercial. From initial concept to script to finished commercial, we'll handle it all and bring your vision to life. As your all-in-one production partner, we offer comprehensive marketing packages that not only showcase your brand but amplify your reach. Contact Red House Streaming today.
What's going on? We got the entire family in the house right now. Check it out. Of course, you know my autistic self. Everybody's got to be in the right spot. Messes my mind. What's going on, fellas? How we doing?
I'm doing well, you?
We're good.
I haven't seen you in an hour.
I feel like I haven't seen Spider's already ahead of us. He's been drinking that.
Right.
He was drinking that glass in that meeting we were just in for an hour or two.
Now I know why he was late to the meeting.
I wasn't. I had already started. I popped open some of that Baker's 7-year Baker's that I picked up when I was in Tennessee. It's 107 proof. Man, it is really nice. Really
Man, that
nice.
does suck. Pat's drinking coffee tonight.
Mm-mm. If by coffee you mean some horse soldier, yeah.
Oh, look at
Nice.
that.
Man, we got a lot of
Ed'll probably be drinking coffee.
We've got our man Clint checking in. He's at Eagles Rare tonight. We've got Jimmy telling us he's going to get Johnny Jetson in here. I'll believe it when I see it. Carl Miller, awesome. Magic Man McBride. That's right, Carl. I hope we see you there. You know what? Big shout out to our girl Angel Gatson checking in. I miss you too. Just a rock star. I met Angel when she was at Durant. She won VooDoo Underground, went to Irwin, got a job out at the Epicurean Hotel, kicked ass, took names. Now she's down at Rooster until just a real big rock star. Glad to see you here tonight. anytime you want to come on and be a guest, you just let us know. And then we've already got shout outs coming for Big Ed, of course, Jim, hashtag Jimmy throwing that at you. Fellas, man, it's been a week. I don't want to harp too much on the hurricane. It's nice to know that our team is all safe. We're all here tonight. And then aside from a little bit of some help, we're going to throw some friends. We just hopefully can be a distraction for 2 hours and have a good time. We'll get into Florida Man. We'll play our top 3. And I'm going to kick everybody's ass in VooDoo Games. I mean, why should this week be any different?
Yeah, we'll see about that, homeboy.
Big Eddie C's on the rampage. If anybody wants to get in on VooDoo Games, make sure you're paying attention. We're going to drop those right now. Most importantly, I am super, super stoked that Cole McBride's with us today. Spider, you and I have been hanging out with Cole for a hot minute. Big Eddie C and I went down there. I'm actually working on a video right now where Cole did a version of my Cholo burger and put the melting lava cheese over top. And then we've been hanging out with Cole for a minute. We first met him at VooDoo Bash 4 years ago. And he came out as a competitor, and I think he took home one of the knives that day.
I think he did.
Nice.
I don't remember what category. Maybe best use of VooDoo. I don't know.
It was VooDoo or bacon? I can't remember which. I think it was one of them.
Maybe it was bacon. I don't know.
Who the fuck remembers that for?
I know he makes badass food, and every time we go out there, he just keeps putting more and more food in front of our faces. That day you and I sat at the bar, man, we ate wings, we ate burgers, we drank a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then you took some home for Gina.
I think I did. I know I was getting after the angry chair space grass, and I ate a slider with caramelized onions on it, and it wasn't fucking bad. I got to tell you, our man
Ed does not eat onions.
No, but our man Cole knows how to do that shit, man. He doesn't scorch the shit out of it. He does them low and slow and gets them caramelized just right. And it almost changed my mind. Shit, I'd probably eat that again, even without the space grass.
Yeah, that space ass isn't any good, Ed.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite spots to go to. I usually get the Cold Gut does that the Irishman. That's up there, and it's consistent. It's just fucking delicious.
Nice.
Fucking Spider is such a creature of habit. No matter where we go, he has his go-to, and I'm going to sell him out right now. He's the only person I know when we go to Hooters. He's like, you got to get the hamburger.
Yeah, I get the mushroom strips. I'm never disappointed. I'm good. I'll come back. Just like same thing going over the Fat Rabbit. Never disappointed. Always the same. It's consistent. I'll come back. The minute I get some trashy ass food, I'm never coming back. That's just it.
I just think it's funny. I mean, we go to Hooters quite often, and I don't know anybody that gets it's the fucking hamburger.
Nope. That's still
It's
better
not
than my
a
brother.
fucking hamburger. It's a mushroom Swiss burger.
My apologies.
So much better.
It's better than my brother-in-law, man, who got fish at the one in Atlanta and got food poisoning.
I got a great Hooters story, but I'll really be excommunicated if I tell it.
Hey, working on getting canceled, baby.
I'm already canceled by half my family. This would have the other half cancel me.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck do I care? So we go to my dad's birthday. I don't remember what the fuck year it was, but we're all up in Atlanta. He wanted to go to Atlanta for his birthday. And so we all go up there, and, I want to go to like some cool places and different things and see other restaurants. But where do we go? Hooters. Because Matt was with us, and Matt doesn't get to eat Hooters too often. So where do we end up when we're with Matt? Hooters. And that's okay. It was all right. So we eat dinner, we're celebrating, and then they come out and do the birthday thing. And in Atlanta, that's a Hooters USA. they put my old man on a chair, and he's up doing like this. Big Jer is not one to sit on the side and just go like this. He's up there, cheering and screaming, and his shorts just lay a certain way, and they just kind of looked a certain way. So then I get a hold of IFA, and he's looking at the photos. He wasn't with us, and he's like, "What'd you do? You took Pops all the way to fucking Atlanta, took him to Hooters so he could work up a chub at the Hooters?" And I go back and I look at the picture, and I'm like, "Oh Jesus, that's a horrible picture." So what do? I make the meme. 70th birthday party with family, hotel, $300, travel to Atlanta, fucking $800, Pops popping a chub at Hooters, priceless. Yeah, that probably.
Oh man.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Shit.
Yeah, canceled. We got Ronnie checking in. What's going on, Ronnie? Glad you're here with us. We've got people in the green room going, "What the fuck podcast am I on tonight?"
Right.
I don't know what your go-to. Oh, Clint's go-to is the Hooters cheesesteak with curly fries and cheese sauce. I got to tell you, Clint, if we're talking fries and cheese sauce, my go-to is nacho fries. I'm fucking addicted to nacho fries. I'm just telling. So I'm addicted to nacho fries as much as I'm addicted to this Blue Note. And I'm drinking my Blue Note out of my Good Food Cup tonight, thanks to Kendra Mastrone from Good Food Catering. Ruiz saying Hooters Ranch, though, right? You have not had ranch until you had VooDoo Chef's BRE. If you don't know what that is, grab you some Zing, read the recipe on the side of the bottle, and make you some VooDoo Chef Ranch that we call BRE, the best ranch ever. All right. Educators all in the room. Spider's been working the whole time through all the hurricanes. The rest of us, we go back to work tomorrow. It's I don't want to say it's nice to get back to work, but it is nice to get back to some normalcy. And I'm not excited to go back to work by any stretch of the imagination. But, we need that normalcy. That's why we're here tonight. Please do not be discouraged. Do not think that we're being insensitive. We're here to support every way we can. We're going to be talking about a few things we got coming up. In the meantime, we're coming back with Florida Man. We're coming back with Holly Ewing to talk about some challenges at one of the schools here locally. And make sure you're ready. If you think you're going to take me in trivia tonight, I'm telling you, make sure you're ready to log in now. Get ready now, because I ain't playing around today. Kicking ass, taking names. When we come back, pay close attention. We're going to be talking about one of our schools that got devastated from Milton, and they need our help.
In my opinion, Tampa Bay better listen up. VooDoo Chef is here, he's about to disrupt. He'll taste it all, give his honest critique. No sugar-coated words, he's the one they see.
You know what, Booties? It's official. The onions are out. If you know, you know. And in my opinion, they're the best onions on the planet. Oh my God. Get you some.
In my opinion.
I get asked all the time, why Tequila 512? And it would be real easy for me to say it's the 100% blue agave, the locally sourced volcanic spring water, the triple distillation, the 24-hour charcoal filtration. Hell, we could talk about the bourbon barrels, the oxygenation process, but at the end of the day, it just tastes damn good. Tequila 512, the official tequila of the VooDoo Chef. I use the word amazing a lot, and it's perfect to describe VooDoo Chef Zing, because it's amazing. This is what we use to make BRE, the best ranch ever. The recipe's right on the bottle, but it doesn't take away from its use as a barbecue rub and seasoning. Barbecue competitors across the country using it to take top 10 finishes and even grand champions. Make sure you try out our amazing.
That's it right there. That's the whole key to BRE. If you're out there watching, grab you some Zing and make sure you try the best ranch ever. All right. I forgot to tell you guys earlier, we're here live every Tuesday night, but you can catch us and download us anywhere you download your podcasts. Doesn't matter if it's the Apple Store, the Google Play Store. I don't know any of the other stores because I'm old. But wherever you download your podcast, you can download every episode of the VooDoo Chef Podcast. I'm going to tell you, Big Eddie C and I started this, God, man, a long time ago. I think we're over a couple hundred episodes now. We started out audio. Now we're full video. And it's just us hanging out, having a good time. We're glad you join us every week. If you miss us, you can catch the replays on our YouTube channel and on our HSTV. We stream the replays stream every Wednesday night from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. So when you're getting home off work, all my hospitality peeps or all you stay up late, 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. on our HSTV, you can check out the episode from the night before. And they have everything on demand. So you can catch us anyone you missed. You missed Wicked. You want to watch us cook with Wicked? Go check it out. You want to watch us hang out with Billy Floyd? Go check it out. Most importantly, whenever you're watching, whether you're watching live or watching a VOD, make sure you hit that share button so everybody knows you're hanging out with the VooDoo Chef. So share it right now so that everybody picks it up. More importantly, share it right now so that everybody hears about the message we're going to be talking about, because we've got Miss Holly Ewing from Leto High School getting ready to join us. The school was underwater. It is insane the way Hurricane Milton happened. Our low-lying areas where we normally get the surge did not get as big a surge as they anticipated. Our higher lands got an enormous amount of rain, so much rain that it caused flash flooding. And I have a lot of people whose houses were underwater, and it's absolutely insane to see and hear what happened to Leto High School. We got some information today about a fundraiser they're doing. We wanted to make sure we brought them in to tell their story. Guys, help me welcome Holly Ewing. Holly, what's going on?
Hi, guys. How are you? Hi. Nice to see you, Ed.
Thanks for joining us tonight. Most importantly, I talk a lot of smack about teachers, but teachers are probably the most underthanked profession on the planet. And, you've got 3 instructors in Hillsborough County Public Schools. Spider is an instructor in his own way, in a different sort. Thanks for joining us tonight, and thanks for doing what you do.
Thank you guys for having me. I'm excited to be here and tell you all about the wonderful things that Leto students are up to today.
Well, Leto students are amazing. I work with the culinary program. Chef Deb Bladke out there is absolutely phenomenal. I tell this story quite often. When she came to Hillsborough County, she applied for a job at Chamberlain, and I told her, go take the job at Leto and be the number 1 instead of the number 2 here at Chamberlain. And she was like, no. I want to be here. I want to learn from you. I'm like, you're going to learn and then quit and leave. And so I'm like, that's what you should do. So she did. And anytime I would have a job opening, I would say, hey, Deb, we have an opening. Do you want to come back? She goes, no. You had your chance, buddy. You had your chance. Just a wonderful, wonderful instructor. And we've got a lot of your students checking in right here. Thank you so much, guys. Not you. Thank you so much, guys, for checking in tonight. Make sure you're sharing this podcast so that everybody can hear the story and learn about what happened at Leto, but more importantly, what we're doing to try and help out the students at Leto. So Leto High School is in the heart of a neighborhood, not too far down the road from me, probably about 4 miles down the road from where I'm sitting right this minute, probably directly between the four of us in this room, logistically speaking. And it is insane to see the amount of water that was in that area. So can you explain it just a little bit from your perspective about what happened?
I mean, we typically get a lot of water just when a summer storm. There are streets that generally just flood, and the storms this past month. There have been many times where we couldn't even go down Manhattan. Like that's a main road that we travel down to get to our school, and there were parts of that we couldn't get to. And we knew that after Helene, we kind of got a little bit lucky with Helene. It didn't hit us as bad in our neighborhood area. And we have just phenomenal custodians at Leto High School, some of the best in the entire district. Like, honestly, they're just the best people and they're amazing at their job. And we had a team of people go in before they shut down the schools on Monday, actually, before the storm hit. A team of leaders from the school went in with the custodians, and they did everything they could to prepare our school the best they could. But that video that's gone viral, that video came from someone in the National Guard. Yeah, that's
you can see the top of a caution sign right here. You can see this fence. This security fence is probably a 6-foot fence.
Yep.
Holy shit! I know where that's at.
That is the side of our building.
This is a street right here.
Yep. This is Manhattan Avenue that we're on right here on the side. And that's our bus loop area. That's the area where we're going to be hosting this donation drive, just so you know. But yeah, this video actually came from someone in the National Guard who was in the area and, knew someone that works at Leto. And I mean, that was heartbreaking to see. Like, obviously, like that side of the building, that's part of the heart of our school. That's where culinary is. That's where our band room is. Our cosmetology
auditorium is.
The daycare is in the front, and
what we need to think about, guys, too, is, Leto High School, like every other school across the country, draws from the community. And if that is the main road, and that's what you're seeing at the school, which sets, a little different, I want you to imagine the houses in that neighborhood and the devastation that all of those families felt, and the students that attend Leto High School are dealing with as well. Because, it's not just the school, well, we pump out the school and the school district can do this and that. We have all of the families in that area. And from my understanding, the road looked like that from Waters to Hillsborough. And if you pull that up on the map, that's not a city block like you're talking about in New York City. That's probably a mile drive. And if that's a mile neighborhood going that way, and then you think left and right the same way, that is so many devastated families that look to the schools for their outreach. And now it's all gone. So what you're doing, I think, is really kind of cool. We're not just looking to rebuild Leto, we're looking to rebuild the community. Am I correct?
Right. Yeah. I mean, Leto, fortunately and unfortunately, Leto is an old school. Like, I think we're coming up on our 60th anniversary next year. And old schools were built different than new schools. And so while we did get some water damage, we're a brick building, and, not all schools are built the same way now. And so that kind of helps mitigate the damage, I think. But you're right. Those houses around us, the apartments around us, our students, they lost everything. And, I have two amazing student leaders in my student government group. So shout out to Addie and Seren, who are watching right now. They were texting me. I want to say it was Sunday night. It was this past Sunday night. They were texting, and they were like, "Miss Ewing, what can we do? Like, we've got to come together. We've got to do something." And we've got homecoming coming up in a few weeks, and that's a major fundraiser for my school. I usually make a certain amount of money, and then I help pay for things.
But not just a fundraiser for your school. what that does, I mean, that's part of a rite of passage. That's part of a coming of age. I mean, you know, this is something that students look forward to be part of their memories, their livelihood, their life. I mean, well, Conquo, say it. You know, not that I read whatever that book is.
Things fall apart.
Fall apart. Okonkwo. You know, when you think of these things, it's more than just, you know, it's more than just a homecoming.
Yeah.
These are things that people look forward to, that bring people together, that create the lifelong memories that people still share today.
Yeah. And especially at Leto, you know, we're a low income school, and you know, like for some kids, they only get their senior homecoming. They may not be able to afford to go their freshman, sophomore, junior year. You know, we do everything we can to help provide opportunities for these students, you know, but some of them, they're you know, like Leto's people, we're prideful people, you know, and so a lot of them, they won't ask for help. They won't ask for a handout. Like that's not what they want. That's not what this community wants. That's just not who they are. And so for some kids, that senior year is really special, and that's their one time. And so my kids were really concerned about, how do we make it affordable? How do we do this and that? And I'm like, guys, I can't even wrap my mind around this dance when I know we've got kids who are homeless now. So they were like, well, can we do this? They were shooting ideas back and forth. And I was talking with one of my coworkers, Robin Sullivan Jackson, who is one of the smartest humans I know. And she was like, it would be really cool if we did like an appliance, like clothing kind of drive. And, you know, because that's, you know, a lot of these people, those are the things he lost. If you drive through those neighborhoods right now, if you drive down their streets, everything they own is on the street, and you see every appliance. I mean, it's horrible and it's heartbreaking to see. And, you know, our hearts go out to all those people. And there's Robin right there. And Robin was like, what if we did something like that? And I was like, oh my God, she is really a genius. And I was like, that's amazing. So I texted with Miss McCoy, you know, our principal, right away. And
Marissa McCoy, like, just an outstanding educator, and a wonderful, wonderful person. You're lucky to have her.
Yes. And she's so supportive of anything we want to do to help the community. She's like, yes. So, you know, these kids just did a career fair last week before Milton hit. You know, they did a career fair where they had people from the community come out and share about their careers and stuff. And the kids are always looking for opportunities to get the community involved. And so when she said this, I thought, okay, so we took it, we ran with it, and it has turned into this really big thing. I mean, we've got people that are Venmoing us from across the country. We are receiving money right now from Colorado to New York, North Carolina, who also is
the Venmo on your flyer?
The Venmo is not on my flyer. I just updated it, but it is Leto_leadership.
Leto.
There it is. Yeah, that's it.
Hats all over it. He's a millennial.
Thank you. Yes. So we've been receiving.
We're just going to leave this up while you talk, so you know. So anybody out there watching, whether you're watching live or you're watching the replays, and it doesn't matter if the 26th is come and gone, their event date, fucking hit that Venmo and share some fucking love. I don't care where you're at, Voodies. If you're watching this, start sharing some love. Start clicking and donating. And you know, I'm gonna tell you right now, Holly, the VooDoo Chef Foundation is going to purchase 2 tickets to your homecoming dance for somebody who we deem is worthy. So I'd like to get with you and be able to finalize that. We want to make sure that people are experiencing and just enjoying every aspect of high school. It's a place where we try to keep students feeling belonged. And if it's lost, we're losing those students. So we're going to go ahead and commit right now to picking up 2 homecoming tickets for somebody who might not be able to afford that.
Thank you so much.
I'll get with you and we'll arrange that.
That's amazing. Thank you so much.
All right. So we're going to click this Venmo, but you're talking about this drop-off drive. And, you know, you hear a lot about canned food drives. Fuck that. Right. This is a drop-off drive.
Yes.
If you got some shit in your house that, you know, don't call a dumpster, don't get it gone. Put it in a vehicle and drop it off. Let them decide what they're going to do with it.
Yes.
Don't sit there and think, oh, well, this has a small dent in it. If that shit works and it's going to help somebody, let's get it down there now. When is the drop off? I'm not even paying attention.
So we're going to start collecting as early as tomorrow. I actually have already been collecting from people in my neighborhood. They've been dropping stuff off on my front porch all day. So we're going to open up drop off. You can drop it off at the front of the school, Leto High School, 4409 West Sly Avenue. It's right there on the flyer. You can drop it off right at the front entrance there. And we'll start collecting. The idea is for us to start getting things now, because what we're going to do with the money we've been collecting is we're going to see what the need is. You know, if the need is toiletry items, we want to be able to go get toiletry items for people. If the need is shoes, we want to be able to, you know, do those things for people that we know. We want to be able to meet all those needs. These are the things that we think the community needs right now. So that's kind of the idea behind that. I appreciate everyone who's already reached out. We've got an oven. Someone is donating an oven already. Actually, Robin got us an oven. So last night, right as we were texting about this idea, she was like, I got us an oven. So that's great. I'm like, awesome. Like, I don't know where we're going to put it, but let's do it. And then
let's just get it there.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got a gym, you've got an auditorium, you've got hallways.
Yeah.
If there's people in need, we're going to find the space.
We're
So
going to
don't
find a space.
I mean, if you want to drop off a car, get it there, drop it off. Whatever we need to do.
Yeah.
We gotta help where we can. And I'm making jokes about dropping off a car. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you bought a pair of shoes that's too small, too big, drop it off. If you got a pair of shoes you haven't worn in 30 years because you tried them on, just didn't like them, you know, drop them off. Because you know somebody can use it. And right now that's all we need. It's amazing.
We're about to hit soccer season right now. Soccer tryouts are coming up, and there are kids that might have lost their cleats when their house got flooded, you know, like things like that, you know. So sporting equipment, especially, you know, we're a low income school. These kids, a lot of them are first generation in this country, and, you know, a lot of their families don't know about the things that American high schools do. And so those are just, you know, growing up, I always had all the sporting equipment in my house. Like I did all the sports, but that's not something that all of our kids, you know, are used to. And so Robin just pointed out for all age groups, because we want to support everyone that's in the family. You know, Crestwood is right next door to us, Pearson Webb down the street. You know, we teach generations of kids, you know, like so we want to make sure that we're supporting the entire family and make sure we're taking care of everyone.
And again, guys, you know, please don't second guess. Is this good enough? Let the decision be made by the people at Leto and the people who might need it. You might think I don't want to donate this, but I guarantee you somebody's going to sit there and go, oh my God, I could use that. Mm-hmm. Holly, you have my number. We both go back to work tomorrow. Hillsborough County Public Schools goes back to work tomorrow. And as much as I talk shit about teachers, I'm a teacher too. You know, so Hillsborough County Schools, 28, going to my 28th year. So, you know, we need to help our own. If you have my direct cell phone number, if you can text me tomorrow, I might be able to share your information with some contacts of mine who can get us some more press on this information to get this information out to more people.
That's awesome. So, that'd be perfect. Our plan is to be collecting the supplies up until and even during the actual event itself. The event itself is going to be on October 26th from 10 to 2 p.m. We're going to do it right there in our bus loop, that area that was flooded. It's not flooded anymore. We're going to set up tables right there on the road. You can just pull your car right up. Go down the aisle, check out what we've got, take what you need. We're not asking for any money. We are asking you to take what you need. So come try on shoes. You know, we've got a lot of homecoming dresses that are being donated to us. We have some dress clothes because we always want to be prepared. Like when our kids are interviewing for jobs and things like that, we always have those items on hand. So just come see what we have. If you have things you want to drop off at that time, awesome. But take what you need and head on your way. And
you know, I made the point, don't second guess. if I were to clean out my closet, I'd be dropping off a whole bunch of concert jerseys from the late 70s, early 80s. And you'd be surprised how many kids that's what they wear today. They can't tell you a single song that the band plays, but they definitely wear their clothes. So don't second guess.
They really do. I've seen a lot of Shania Twain shirts lately, and I'm like, what?
And they really can't tell you a single song that the band fucking plays.
Okay. Yeah, I love it.
Holly, I got tough questions for you now. You're doing a great thing, and that hits me real hard, real close, because I worked at a socioeconomically challenged high school for many years, and that's what actually created the VooDoo Chef Foundation and has us supporting the community through food and education. So what you're doing is absolutely amazing, and we're going to put a pin in that right now.
Thank you.
Here comes the hard questions. Are you going to stick around for the rest of the podcast and join us in Florida Man, Top 3, and VooDoo Games?
I'm here for it.
Oh, you're in.
You have no idea.
This is the last night of freedom before we go back tomorrow, so I'm here for it.
Well, you know what? This intro is 1 minute and 12 seconds long. So you have 1 minute and 12 seconds to go get you a glass of iced tea. And when we come back, we're playing Florida Man. Stick around. You can play with us.
Go to bed, kids. Go to bed.
Sunshine State, where the swamps are wild and the gators wait. There's a game so crazier than you ever seen. It's called Florida Man. Y'all the ultimate scene. Contestants line up, chance to win some cash, but it ain't no ordinary quiz. This ain't no flash. News headlines flashing on the big screen, guessing true or false, fighting for the dream. Florida Man. Show, true or false, y'all, which way will you go? Florida Man, he's got tales beyond belief. Try to guess, but there's no relief, no relief. Oh, relief.
That's right. It's time for Florida Man. Big Eddie C, the keeper of Florida Man, and of course, the only other Florida Man in the room. He's going to read us 3 headlines, 3 Florida Man headlines, and it is up to us to determine if these are true or if just some shit Big Eddie C made up. So Big Eddie C is going to read the headline. We will respond if we think it's true or false. Again. As you're answering, write down number 1, true or false for question number 1, then 2, true or false, then 3, true or false. Let's see. We've got Dahlia checking in saying, oh, no, you're in trouble now. She's talking to you, Holly, because I'm very competitive. And we got Mitch Smithy checking in saying, what's going on? Did I miss everything? Anything. You missed everything, Mitch. So make sure you go back and watch the replay on the YouTube channel or RHS TV tomorrow night at 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Big Eddie C, I turn it over to you for Florida Man.
First off, let me point. You're lucky you even got me to put on a shirt for tonight because I haven't put one on since I got that brutal sunburn last Thursday.
Send me the picture of your back looking like Maniac Mark Lewin from Florida Championship.
That was about as good as it got, man, because then, like, the day after that was when all the blistering started. It was just awful, but, this
those pictures.
Yeah, right.
It just discombobulated me, man. I know better from all those years of the Bucks games to put some sunscreen on, but I went out there and, was throwing branches to the curb and just all kinds of shit, and
right.
All of a sudden the day ended at like 6 o'clock and I go, oh man, I'm sore. Then I was pretty much indistinguishable from the shirt I have on. So,
right. So it doesn't even matter. Hey, before I forget, we're going to start something new every month. We're going to have a monthly raffle. And if you'd like to participate, You can log on to VooDooChef.com and pick up a monthly raffle ticket. And this month's monthly raffle, that's a hard thing to say, is brought to us by our friends over at Blue Note. We will have a Blue Note prize pack. If you'd like to log on to VooDooChef.com, you can scroll down to the November. It says November. Fuck that. It's October. We're going to do it in October and November because I got peeps over at Blue Note. Click that link for the November drawing. We're going to do it in October and November. If you get it, I'll tell you what, if you get in right now, you'll be eligible for both October and November. Log on to VooDooChef.com, pick up a raffle ticket. Portion of the proceeds support the VooDoo Chef Foundation, which allow us to do cool things like pick up some homecoming tickets for some students over at Leto to send them to their dance. So check that out, VooDooChef.com. All right, Big Eddie C, Florida man, it's on you, my friend.
Okay, story number 1, true or false? Florida man crawls into bathroom stall at Cracker Barrel to proposition occupant for sex.
So I'm just gathering this whole thing, and of course Holly's like, maybe I should have signed off when I had the chance. Just so you know, we all work for Hillsborough County Public Schools, and none of us have been fired yet. We've got Mitch Smith in real quick with true. I'm going to come in at false. So I'm actually going to type my answer over here because I can never remember it. We've got Max Sherrard saying,
Big misunderstanding.
I think the story might have been about Max. Max Sherrard, one of my favorite VooDoos, the owner of man, I don't even know what to say, Nosh Catering, not to be confused with those assholes that sell bagels under that name. They're not Max. Fuck them. All right. So we've got Clint coming in with false. We got Christian Hallowell, one of the exec chefs out of Blooming Brands, checking in. What's going on, my friend? Thanks for tuning in today. He's coming in with true. Looks like I'm the oddball out today. Knick-Knack?
I'm going to go true on this one.
Knick-Knack's coming in true. Spider?
I'm going true.
True.
Spider's at true. That takes us to you, Miss Ewing. How would you like to let your students know how you feel about a man crawling under a stall at the Cracker Barrel propositioning someone for sex?
First of all, that hash brown casserole.
Right?
That's slaps. Okay.
Right?
They're probably cringing because I just said slaps. Yes, I'm going to say true.
True. So everybody's going true except for me and Clint. And I said false a couple times there, apparently. But here's the giveaway, just so you know. They didn't tell us which stall he was in. And that's number one. So, I don't know. I'm just kind of on the fence here. Big Eddie C, let us know.
So this one is...
And he didn't say false. It was at Checkers. It was false because it was at like Checkers or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Cracker Barrel, if you did that to somebody, they'd probably pop you with the 40 they're holding,
Right?
40 caliber, not 40 of beer. But
I thought you meant that big Toblerone that they bought in the store out front.
I'm glad you clarified.
Yeah. And it needed a little discrepancy there. Now, this is from a headline generator. You'd be surprised the shit that whatever it is, Chat GPT comes up with. I mean,
I wouldn't, because I read a bio today from somebody. I'm not going to call any names. They're amazing. All right. Florida man number 2, Big Eddie C.
Okay. Florida man number 2. Florida man arrested after throwing a cookie at girlfriend.
Florida man arrested after throwing a cookie at his girlfriend. We're going to spin the wheel here today. If you're checking in right now, 2, true or false. Number 2, true or false. Florida man arrested for throwing a cookie at girlfriend. We're going to go to you, Miss Ewing. I think this might have happened at the cafeteria at Leto High School.
I'm going to say true. I'm going to say true.
Well, there it's not. It didn't happen at Leto High School because you already said they're not Florida men. They're first years. Oh my God. We got the educational guru checking in with true. Welcome. It's nice to have you, Lizanne. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking care of the schools. You're a rock star. I don't remember what you said, Miss Holly. You said true?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Knick-knack?
I'm gonna go false. I mean, I don't know. Arrested for throwing a cookie seems a little harsh.
Spider? Spider?
Yeah, I'm going with true.
Spider's going true.
I'm
Spider
going
was
true. That's a false.
Spider was wrapped up on the comment. So jealous of your life. Spider's, is she talking to me?
A little frazzled.
Only in the imaginary world. Okay. We got Jimmy coming in with hashtag Jimmy with true, Daily with true. I put false. I typed it in the room there. Big Eddie C, give us the lowdown on this.
Okay. This one, you got to trust the English teacher, Miss Holly down there. This was true. Apparently this happened in Zephyr Hills, by the way. So anybody that said Polk,
yeah.
Wow.
yeah, so anybody that said Polk, go screw yourself repeatedly.
Well,
Apparently the cookie was like, it was one of them hard fuckers, like, you know, the ones that are like stale and shit that hurt, you know. So
that happened back in 1985 at a livestock concert at a 98 Rock show. And that explains it all, right, Lizanne? Right? I know.
Well, this actually happened April 22nd of this year, but you know.
Well, who's
never
counting?
mind it. Don't let facts cloud the argument.
Was that a Taylor Swift concert? Was that Taylor Swift, right?
Ooh.
No.
Might have been. Might have been. You know, those pussified Americans can't stand somebody throwing a cookie at them. Holly's like, why am I here? All right, Big Eddie C, number 3. Hey, Christian, man, much love for checking in today. Keep doing what you do. I look forward to getting together. Christian, I hope to see you at our golf tournament, my friend. All right, Big Eddie C, Florida man, number 3.
Number 3. Florida man facing battery charges after intentionally attempting to pressure wash his neighbor.
You can see that happening in any
that's so true.
here in Florida, right? Spider right away.
On the street. Shit.
Spider right away.
Right
true.
away.
Right away, true.
Hey,
Daily,
some people just deserve it. Some people deserve it.
We got Clint coming in at true. Mitch Smithy coming in at true. Daily coming in at true. I think everybody's in at true.
Yeah.
Nick Nack
I'm going true.
and Miss Holly.
True.
Hashtag Jimmy, the only one coming in at false. Big Eddie C, please don't tell me hashtag Jimmy has one on us.
He don't. This was true, you know.
What?
I mean, they do remove
man.
some stubborn stains, so yeah.
You know what? I'm so going to hell. Maybe he should just wash his ass and we wouldn't have that problem.
Down in the sunshine state, where the swamps are wild and the gators wait, there's a game show crazier than you ever seen. It's called Florida Man, y'all the ultimate scene. Gotta make a top 3 about everything I see. From the places I've been to the food I want to eat. Give me a topic, any topic. I'll give you my decree. The best of the best. It's all about my expertise. Top 3. That's how I roll. I'm taking control. From rock to movies, all the way to my favorite TV show. Top 3. Ain't nothing better. My picks get me beat. So sit back and listen. 'Cause this is my ultimate feast.
All right, it's our top 3, and we are going to fly through this. We are going to talk about our top 3 convenience store snack foods. So, Ms. Holly, you got to get on board real quick. I'll tell you what, we're cutting it pretty close because we did talk about Miss Holly. Miss Holly's here today, Leto High School. Go back in that chat bar and make sure you pay attention to what's going on. Their school got horribly flooded. You can find the Venmo where you can donate to the school. You can drop off anything at all this week and help the families out of that entire program, the entire school, so that they can have anything. And it was much needed that we have that conversation. But right now, Miss Holly, we're talking about our top three. Our top three convenience store snack foods. With the hurricanes coming through, I lived off snack foods. I am a junk food junkie. We're going to talk about our top three snack foods as we go through. 3, 2, 1. Type them in the chat bar. And immediately after this, we've got our man Cole McBride coming in. We got hashtag Jimmy coming in already with coconut donuts. Spider, what's your number 3 convenience store snack food?
I like them hot dogs, man. 7-Eleven hot dogs.
Man, them roller dogs are off the chart, bro.
Absolutely.
Man, could we just sum up the entire roller board as its own category? Whether it's a taquito or one of them hamburgers that looks like a hot dog that we call a cheeseburger dog. Oh, man.
Oh, now they got buy 5, get 5 wings.
Woo! What?
I know.
I'm gonna tell you. I mean, we're just like so ADD and off topic. Miss Holly's like, this is like my 6th period class. I gotta tell you, Big Eddie, first time I had one of the. Not that I bought the whole pizza. The first time I had a 7-Eleven pizza, I was like, there's no way it can be done in 6 minutes. They got their little turbo chef back there. They did that shit in 6 minutes, and I was like, fuck, this thing's actually pretty good. But I had to eat it all before I got home, so I hid the shame of eating a 7-Eleven pizza from my family.
Yeah, you don't want to answer for that.
They know now. They know now.
They don't want to. Nobody watches this shit. They don't watch this. Nobody watches the podcast. What the fuck are you talking about? I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us watching the podcast right now, and there's 5 of us here, and Cole's in the green room. All right, so Pat, your number 3 convenience food snack item.
So my number 3, I'm going to go with those grandma soft cookies. You get 2 in a pack. Chocolate chip ones. I mean, I don't want the harder ones because I don't want someone to get pissed and throw it at me. I don't want to have to.
They might go to jail, and don't get so specific. Don't get so specific. Like, convenience food, snack food items are a daily occurrence. There's 2 in the bag. It's blue. It's 79 cents when it's on sale. Big Eddie,
that's why top 3. I happen to know it.
Dude, I was with you yesterday when we went there, so I get it. Big Eddie C, you're number 3, and Big Eddie C.
I even wrote it on here so you can kind of see what I put. Those huge Reese's, because they got like the packs of like 6 that you can't find at fucking Publix or nothing. Like if you go to 7-Eleven or Wawa, they got these special flavors and special size ones. And so those are the ones that I eat in shame. And like, I don't litter, but what I do is I'll get everything in one ball and I'll put it in my pocket. And as I'm walking in the house, it's like,
right in the garbage.
Throw it out so there's no evidence, man. I mean, I'm clean the crime scene. So,
okay, wait, have you tried the ones that are chocolate on the bottom and white chocolate on the top?
Ooh.
I got to tell you.
Too, but no.
They're a new one that came out for like Halloween. It is chocolate on the bottom and white chocolate on the top with the pizza.
I think the ratio of the Reese's pumpkin is the perfect ratio. Just going to say. You do what you want with that, people. But it is the perfect ratio.
Well, I got to tell you, I would, if it's white chocolate, I would definitely have to eat that in the car, because if I bring that shit into the house, I'm going to have to endure the Solicitor General, aka my wife, saying white chocolate isn't chocolate. They've taken out the cocoa solids.
I can hear her saying it.
I mean, and if I had the imagination of Steven Spielberg, I can't imagine a world in which I give a fuck. It's called white chocolate. It's delicious. I love white chocolate.
It's not real chocolate, Ed, and it tastes like shit. All right, Miss Holly, what's your number 3 convenience food, snack food? We just caught you off guard.
No, you didn't. I was prepared for this. Cream cheese Danish.
A cream cheese Danish. Ooh. Oh my goodness! Now, do you sneak it in the microwave and heat it up?
I don't. I did. 7-Eleven's got the donut, thing, and it's just delicious. I don't know what to tell you.
This should sum it up right here. Hashtag Jimmy saying white chocolate is like crack. There you go, Ed. I'm
Not
just going to
wrong.
leave that hang.
That makes sense.
My number 3 is any candy bar, as long as it doesn't have coconut in it, because sometimes you feel like a nut. I'll leave that right there. I don't eat mounds or mounds with nuts. I don't eat fucking coconut. It tastes like ass. Candy bar. I may or may not have had a Snickers for dinner tonight. You insert your own commercial here. All right, number 2 snack food, and we are flying through our top 3 tonight. So get yours ready. Put your number 2 in that chat room right now. Anybody else see that tag fly off and just hit me? That's our Blue Note bourbon. Just so you know, Blue Note bourbon, every bottle is still hand labeled. They're so old school. They hand label every bottle still. And I'm going to let you in on a secret. Keep a lookout for a VooDoo Chef Barrel Select Blue Note bourbon coming real soon. Proceeds to support the VooDoo Chef Foundation. All right, our number 2 snack food. It's coming in with Check Mix. Like it's fucking, like he's on an episode of fucking Bewitched or something. And Darren's like, would you like a martini from the bar? Have some Check Mix. What fucking year is it, Mitch? Here we go. Jimmy with whatchamacallit. Holly, let's go to you for number 2. Right? She was all prepared.
I'm trying to decide between the hot dogs and the breakfast sandwiches.
Oh, come on.
Some of
Both?
those are good, right? I mean, I just don't know which one's my favorite, but those are 1 and 2 there.
Those are 1 and 2. So we have a tie.
We'll
we have a
see.
tie for 1.
Yeah. It just depends on how late or how early. You know what I mean?
No, there's no time of day. They're all good all the time. It is amazing. We got Dahlia checking in with the Kit Kat. Spider, what's your number 2?
They have these little square pieces of carrot cake with frosting on them. Cellophane wrap. They sell them.
Spider goes to Wawa.
Outstanding.
Yep.
Spider goes to Wawa, and that's at the counter right there where you check out. Not that I know that.
It's nice.
Patrick, what's your number 2?
I'm gonna go with those Hostess donuts, the powdered ones.
God damn. They're just horrible. They're like torture, right?
They're terrible. Terrible. Nobody should buy them.
It says family bag, and by that it means like a single serving.
Right. Just take all you need is milk.
No, fuck milk. Coffee. But Patrick didn't drink coffee until he met us.
Sure.
Now he's an addict.
Pretty fair statement. I went from
True statement.
one cup a month to, I don't know, 2 cups a day, 3 cups a day.
and that we're this close to cigars. Big Eddie C, what's your number 2?
So I forget who makes them. It might be the ones Pat said, Hostess. And I even wrote it as such on here, if you can see it. Those shitty apple pies. I don't like. There's not a bit of fucking apple in them. It's just like this brown, like.
It's the ooze that fucking created the Ninja Turtles. It just tastes like cinnamon.
Yeah, it's just it's like there's a big shitty fucking sugary crust and the shitty fucking like straight apple flavored syrup inside. There's maybe one shred of an apple on there, man.
Dude, I gotta tell you,
That's
it's
so
jicama.
shitty. That's so shitty.
It's jicama.
What's
It's
that?
not an apple. It's a poached jicama. They're fucking with you. It's cheaper.
Whatever it is, it's great, man. I mean, I just used to love those, and they're great with beer. It's a great balance.
Oh, my number two is the hot dog. It doesn't matter which one you're at, whether you Circle K, 7-Eleven. It's the hot dog. We used to eat dinner at the 7-Eleven / Circle K, depending on the day, 3 nights a week. Back when I was in my late teens, early 20s, we would rehearse for our rock and roll band. When we took a break, it was Circle K or 7-Eleven, and we would eat the hot dogs. And it's my number 2. It's a great nostalgia, and it's a great reminder. And it is what it is. Fuck you if you're judging me. All right. Before I forget, don't forget our monthly raffle, a Blue Note basket. It does say November raffle. If you buy a raffle ticket for October, if you buy a raffle ticket on that one that says November, you're going to be entered in November as well as October. We're going to give away an October basket and a November basket, but you got to get in today. Log on to VooDooChef.com. Find the monthly raffle. It says November. We're giving away a prize at the end of October as well. All right, we're going to our number one. Our number one. Let's start seeing them. Start typing them in. We've got Clint already in with the 0 bar. Maybe the big bite. I don't know which way he went here, but I don't know what a 0 bar is. I think that may or may not have coconut in it.
I think it does.
Therefore, that is not for me. We've got Mitch Smithy coming in with my favorite snack of all time, peanut M&Ms. Oh, my God, peanut M&Ms in the freezer with the bourbon. Nothing better. We've got Dalia coming in with combos. Big Eddie C, let's go to you.
Remember it fondly from when I was young, and my dinner used to be one of those chili cheese hot dogs, a bag of Doritos, a Slim Jim, a new Coke. For a while they had it. And for dessert, one of my favorites, I don't know who makes it because it's been different ones. It's ice cream in between, like 2 chocolate chip cookies. God,
my God,
it was so good. Yep, that was my meal when I was like 17, was those 5 things. And I remember it because with tax, it came out to exactly $7. God,
so what
good.
were they, Ed?
You mean my dinner? Or
Yeah.
the
What was it?
it was a 7-Eleven hot dog with both chili and cheese, a bag of Doritos, a Slim Jim, one of those ice cream things in the middle of 2 cookies, and a new Coke. I did like new Coke.
That's like 5 things. That's not one.
Well, no, I'm saying, but the one was that ice cream cookie thing. Fucking amazing.
I get 4 things. How the fuck you getting 5?
No, I was just saying that was my dessert.
2?
Hey,
No.
whatever.
All right, he's counting it as 2. Boom. Big Eddie sees 5 food groups, not to be confused with the VooDoo Chef's 5 food groups: butter, bacon, caffeine, carbs, and bourbons, chili, cheese,
They were all there.
hot dog, Doritos, a Slim Jim, and a new Coke. Rockstar, buddy. That's a great number 1, and I, too, used to eat dinner at 7-Eleven. We'll get to that in a minute. Nick Nack, you're number 1.
I'm going to go with those Snyder's pretzels. They have the different flavors on the outside, the jalapeno, the honey mustard. And then again, a pair it with honorable mention here, the Arizona tea. That's always still $1 for the can, no matter where you go.
I
have not raised the price.
Snyder's Buffalo pretzel bits are insane. Charms
God.
Blow Pops. I don't know if this is Jimmy's number 1 or you know, the way he makes money. Spider, you're number 1.
It's something you can't pick up a charge for. Soft batch cookies.
Man.
Yeah.
Nice with a nice glass of milk
No,
over the top.
No milk, bourbon.
No milk.
No milk, bourbon. I love
I'm not a
cookies.
I do
cat.
mine with milk. Because you do you, I do me. Mine is with milk. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's exactly right. You do you, I'll do me. As long as you're doing you, doesn't interfere with me doing me, no harm, no foul. Miss Holly's like, why am I here tonight? Oh, yeah, to get away from the toddler.
She's about to give up on life. I wouldn't blame her.
Big Eddie C, did you just say nice of you to give up on life?
No, I said she's about to give up on life. Jeez.
Listen, I have been like in quarantine for 3 weeks, so you guys are like the first adults I've seen other than my husband.
Just so you know, we're already getting texts. This Holly's the new co-host of the podcast. All right, Miss Holly, what is although all your students signed off, they're like, this guy swears too much. And you told them all to go to bed, so they all
What's
listened.
that homeroom? Yeah.
They all listen. They listen so well. Listen, those kids know. I tell them all the time. I'm like, when Halloween comes around, you guys need to bring me your peanut butter M&Ms and your Reese cups and your Butterfingers. Okay, any of those things with a Coke icy.
Oh my God, a frozen Coke. My wife loves frozen Coke.
I could live off that. I'd be
so
happy.
So, just throwing it out there, it was probably around 2003, 4, 5, 6, somewhere around there. I know, Holly, you were probably like 12.
It's graduating high school, but hey.
Well, one of my students who was graduating at the time, because I am old, brought me Reese's Pieces with peanuts in them. They don't make them anymore. Oh my God, they were like the best thing fucking ever.
That's what I
They
love.
were the best thing ever. And when you freeze them motherfuckers, oh shit, that's
yeah.
great. But all right, number ones across the board. Let's see what people say. I don't know if we got many number ones. We got Jimmy with his charms blow pop. We got Daly saying, I remember that. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe it's at 5 food groups. Maybe it's Don's caramel popcorn with pralines. Don, thanks for checking in, man. Much love to our buddy Don Hill, former AP in Hillsborough County Public Schools, with us every week. If you want to cheat and trivia, just watch the comment bar. He knows every answer. Combos. My number one is nachos. When you go to 7-Eleven, you can get that nacho box. And the beauty is you open up that nacho box, you put lettuce on one side because I got lettuce for some reason. I don't know why.
Lettuce.
And there was lettuce at our 7-Eleven back in the day. And you would put lettuce back in there and you'd add tomato, add salsa and onions, and you got a nice little salad. And on the nachos, you add cheese and you add that salsa and you've got the nachos. And we would sit outside on the garbage can with a big gulp and enjoy that for dinner. And it's nothing but nostalgia. And when I say we, of course, I mean my band Split Image back in the day. You can find us at splitimageband.rocks. And you can find our music out there. Thanks to Jason Morey for putting that together. We have a brand new album out. We got to get Jimmy up here. His favorite number one is Chemo's peanut butter cookies. He tells me the story all the time. Chemo dropped off peanut butter cookies at his house for him, and they were the best peanut butter cookies ever. And much love to Jimmy and Chemo for that. Just great guys. Guys, don't go away because we're so far from done. We've got Cole McBride coming in. I'm assuming Miss Holly's sticking around because we got VooDoo Games coming up, and we'll see how the educator fares in VooDoo Games. Let's do this one. We'll see you in a minute and 30 seconds.
In my opinion, Tampa Bay better listen up. VooDoo Chef is here, he's about to disrupt. He'll taste it all, give his honest critique. No sugar-coated words, he's the one they see.
So what we got here is our Day at Country Club's Wagyu Wellington burger. So this is 75-15, 8 ounce Wagyu, American Wagyu beef patty. The mushrooms on top of it we saute with the VooDoo dirt. So it's got the espresso, it's got the brown sugar, some nice sweetness. The sauce on it is a Dijon aioli. And then we've got some Gruyere Fontina blend on top of that. And underneath the sweet Vidalia onions and the scarlet butter lettuce. So we wanted to take on the classic beef Wellington. You got the mustard, you got the mushrooms, the prosciutto. We took the nice, soft Euro-baked brioche bun, didn't toast it, because we want that soft flakiness like you would get at a Wellington.
Holy cow, dude.
Just a little something we slapped together over our Day at Country Club, things that we do on a regular basis.
Make sure you check them out. You don't have to be a member to eat there.
Just tell them Chef Tim.
That is absolutely one of my favorite clips. If you just tell him Chef Tim, now Holly, I'm going to let you in on a secret. Slide that chair over, pull up a second chair, because you're going to need hubby in just a little bit. So, if our toddler is in bed, you might as well get hubby ready because he's got about 20 minutes for trivia. But right now, we're going to bring in our buddy, our friend, just a rock star of a chef, Cole McBride, who I call Cole Pfeiffer, with all the love from Fat Rabbit Pub, our buddy Cole McBride. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hey, what's happening, Cole?
Oh, take that and turn it, whatever you call it.
There you
go. Yeah, he's fucking going.
Maybe. Yeah, he's pulled a U.
Right?
You see that?
You've done that to me.
Hey, you know what? While Cole's gone, he's coming back.
There you go.
We can go ahead and make a quick second to remind everybody once again. Sign up for that monthly raffle presented by Blue Note, October and November. We know the link says November. If you sign up and buy a raffle ticket for October, you will be entered into if you buy a raffle ticket that says November during the month of October, you're going to be entered into the raffle for both October and November. We're going to be giving away a Blue Note basket at the end of both months. So buy your ticket, click that link. Of course, the proceeds support the VooDoo Chef Foundation, which allow us to do things like prepare food for people out there in the community, which you're going to be hearing about real soon, and purchasing tickets for homecoming at Leto High School for students who are devastated from the recent hurricane that come up. So click that link, VooDooChef.com, slide down, add that to your cart, buy it, buy one, buy five. I think there's 2 different ticket versions. I don't even fucking know. Buy the ticket. We're going to send you some Blue Note bourbon and some VooDoo shit. So Pat's doing some stuff. Look at that. You can buy.
Let's see what it looks like.
Pat got some dirt too. Look at that. Pat bought some dirt. Dude, when you get the dirt, let me know because I'm out too. I don't have any dirt. Hey, grab your tickets now. But right now, Cole is back. What is going on, brother? How you been?
So I was having a cook walk out, say he's going to Publix and never fucking returned.
That was the best thing ever. It must have been like what? 3 o'clock. Wow. Cole calls me and goes, "Hey, what time do we got to be on?" A cook says, "I'm going to run down to Publix real quick." Fucker never came back. That's so fucking awesome.
I mean, I guess what Publix.
Well, we have a Publix in our shopping center.
Well, he never said that one. He's coming to the one over here by me.
Yeah.
He's just not back yet.
It was like 20 minutes later. I sent him a message. I was like, "You get lost?" I guess I gave him attitude and he decided not to come back. Okay.
Wow.
Man, we don't got a lot of time. We don't have a lot of time. I want to make sure we touch all the cool stuff going on. So, Fat Rabbit Pub, we got the Tampa Palms location, which everybody knows about. We've been dealing with you for 4 years now, brother.
Yes, sir.
VooDoo Bash, kicking ass, taking names. But since then, you've opened a Sarasota location. And the coolest thing about that is you got your own elevator to get up to your location.
Yes.
Tell me about the storm. Are you guys back open in Sarasota yet?
So, believe it or not, when the storm hit, they took the direct shot from the eye and shit. They lost power for 8 hours. They were open up the very next day by 5 o'clock.
Fuckers.
Wow.
Nice.
How
Nice.
As we lost power for 2.5 days, I had to throw away everything in my fucking coolers, all the sauces, everything. And just been playing catch up since Saturday when we got power back.
That's crazy. And that's what's crazy about the storm. These surge areas didn't really get hit as hard as the flash flood areas from all the rain. And I got to give a big shout out, and everybody's going to hate me when I say this because I know there's still people without power. But if you were tracking the Tico outages and you were tracking them all the way up till today, the rate at which you were watching people come back online and the rate at which they were fixing people's power, I think it's absolutely insane. And my hat's off to Tico. I know we have a long way to go to rebuild everything in this community, but I think they're doing a badass job. And if you're out there without power and you're cussing me, I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
Patrick,
they've done a phenomenal job previous year.
What's that, Spider?
Hey, they've done a fantastic job versus previous years. Of course, I was out 4 days, but I expected that. We've been here for a long time. We know in Florida when it goes down, it goes down. You got to prepare for it. So I was prepared for about a week. I lost some food. I was eating most of my stuff. As time went by, threw it up on the grill. So
I was out for 3 days, and I found myself eating candy bars from 7-Eleven, hot dogs from 7-Eleven. No, I'm kidding. Those are our top threes. If you live in Florida, you're prepared, and that's what you do. Cole.
I will say there was a ton of linemen out today. Their trucks are all parked in the Publix over here by me on Anderson.
Right.
They were all, I don't know, getting pub subs or taking a break or just staging, but they were all out there. Wife and I went out for breakfast this morning. 2 of them were having some breakfast at the place out in Carrollwood we went to. Bought them their breakfast and called it a day. I think they were from Texas or something like that. Their trucks, the license plate.
right? Isn't that amazing that they're coming in from everywhere to help out? And maybe they're just at Publix getting a pub sub.
You never know, but there was about 15 of them. So
I got to tell you, not to go on a tangent, and I'm going to get a lot of heat for this. I think pub subs have fallen off. I think they kind of suck nowadays. I've kind of lost my taste for a pub sub.
Depends on which one you get, I guess.
I get a Jersey Mike's one now. So how about that? All right, Cole. Let's talk about Fat Rabbit Pub, bro. You guys do some badass stuff as it is. Let's talk about Fat Rabbit Pub before we start pushing the envelope, because you, my friend, are a badass chef. You have how many different flavors of chicken wings at any given time? I don't know, because I can't keep up, bro. You make your own sauces from your own peppers, and every single one is absolutely amazing. Can you talk to that?
Yeah. So we have at least 10, maybe 11 a week. We have 2 of them are dry rubs, 8 of them are wing sauces. And I always throw in that different one if I do a mild, medium, or hot, or I want to blow my ass out hot, which some people like. But yeah,
your ass out cold, just so you know.
But no, it's great because I've learned over the years how to manipulate the spice level of peppers. And y'all were here a few years ago for the ugly sweater night. I did peppers or a sauce with scorpions and reapers, and y'all were able to eat them.
Wait, not me. I wouldn't even taste it. Ed ate it. Spider ate it.
Bullshit, because several years ago he did it out at the pub and we all tasted it, and he brought us up in levels, and that last level was that ghost pepper, and it stuck with me because my father was a real big fan of that ghost pepper, and I fucking hated it, but when he did it on them wings, I loved it.
Well, that's Cole's a stud.
But yeah, I mean, I took those like Granny Smith apples and turned that in to the wing sauces.
Oh, now you're singing my song right there. I'd never been a carbohydrate I didn't like. Look at those tots.
Right. I mean, I may or may not be looking for myself because I'm going out there on Friday night for dinner. So debating what I want to get, but I'll be out there.
Are you be here Friday night?
Yeah, I'm coming out Friday night. Probably 5 o'clock or so. 5, 6.
I will be there.
I'll definitely look for you. My wife and I are coming out with our kid, and then we got to go up to New Tampa area for a play.
All right.
We're gonna stop by and have dinner.
Sounds good.
No homo.
It's all about family. I'll put it that way. Family members in the play.
Wait, what's that one there? What's that right there?
Oh, the pretzel and protein.
What is that?
Pretzel and protein is an IPA marinated brat with pretzel sticks with spicy mustard and regular mustard.
Oh my!
Right?
Hey, dude, Pat, you gotta stop this shit. Look at that. He's competing with Popeyes right there. Look at that buffalo chicken sandwich.
A little black and blue chicken.
Hey, Popeyes can't compete with me.
Is that a thigh or a breast, Cole?
Breast.
And
So
tell
the
me-
one thing with me is like when I started doing my own menu and all that shit. Everywhere I always went, I got a buffalo sandwich. So when I did the buffalo sandwich here, I wanted to make sure my shit was better than everybody else. And I take pride in that shit.
Pat, go down. Pat, go down.
Oh, there's Spider's Burger, the Irish.
Wait. Fuck the Irish. What is this thing right here? Pepper
Hey,
jack,
hey.
avocado, mayo, tomato. Go down. What is that thing? Or up? I don't know. The one
Are
with
you looking
What
at burgers?
is
Are you looking at wings? What are you looking at? They're here?
I'm moving my mouse around it. Not that you can
Yeah,
see
it's not
it.
going to work, dude. I know.
I know. You're moving your mouse around it right now.
It's like I'm waiting for you to point to the screen.
Oh my god!
The one with the avocado. What is that?
New Tampa. Pepper jack, avocado, chipotle mayo, lettuce, tomato, onion.
Is that a burger or chicken?
Burger.
Fuck, dude. And are those egg rolls? What the fuck?
Where are we
On the
at?
left. No, go the other way.
No, those are the Fat Rabbit wings. Cilantro based wings.
That right there, homemade. Oh, dude, fuck off, bro.
Right?
You
Looking
know,
pretty good.
cilantro is like one of my favorites.
Yeah, and we roast jalapenos and honey.
I think you need to switch that to agave, so I'll eat it.
I ain't fucking with that recipe. Too many people like it.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking
Damn
at that
right.
picture for Friday night.
Oh my god! Like everybody has stopped talking. We're just like looking at fucking pictures now. It's like
I know. I need a bib. Keep from
Oh, here we go.
slobbering.
Because
Wing
we're fucking
plate. Here we go.
salivating. That's why. We're salivating over here.
oh my god, dude, that's some nice looking shit, bro.
Thank you.
So you know, when we first came out, Spider's right. We sat in the booth there and we did a live, and we had a whole bunch of wings, and you kept elevating us, and we got to that ghost pepper, and the beauty of it is it was done without obnoxious heat. It was done with flavor.
Yeah.
And that's what's important. I don't know who.
That's what really impressed me, Chef.
Thank
you. Just amazing stuff. And then you add in the rest of the menu. I remember Big Eddie C and I came out for dinner one night, and we sat at the bar, and we were just there to hang out. And all of a sudden, Cole comes out and he goes, "I made the Cholo burger." He made a version of my Cholo burger, but then he fucking pours queso over the top of the fucking shit. I had done it on a podcast just being a smart ass. My Cholo burger doesn't have queso on top. And Cole's like, "Check it out, bro." And I got the video. I can't wait to show it. I'm creating a IMO on what a badass Cole is. And of course, IMO, in my opinion. I'm creating it because you are a badass, dude. And a lot of times we in the back of the house, we go unseen, and I want you to be on the forefront. If you're going to Fat Rabbit Pub, you are eating Cole's food. He is a badass, and you gotta try them all. What is Pat showing us now?
It's like, not to cut you off, but I do have more pictures here, whatever's on Facebook for Fat Rabbit.
Yeah, you're cutting. Yeah, but not that you're cutting me off. I'm gonna have to go in the house and get Angelina to drive me down to fucking Taco Bell or something so I could eat.
Buffalo wings here.
Who is this? No one's safe. I don't like cursing. Get the fuck off my podcast, then. How about that? Do we know who
Reminds me of Big Lebowski. What the fuck are you talking about?
Look at those new hats.
All right, that's look nice. So they will look nice in the golf tournament in November.
And of course,
I'll be wearing one.
Those hats right there are made by our good pal Spider right here in the chat room tonight. Spider, if anybody wants to have some custom made hats, where can they contact you?
Facebook is the best place.
But what Facebook page?
If you're on Facebook, or you got to know a guy. If you know a guy, you can get in touch with me.
Well, you know me, and I'll get in touch with you. But tell me the Facebook page so I can put it in there.
It's Spider Joshua. Same one. Just hit me up in the DMs, and I'll get back to you.
It's not like the octopus. If you want custom made hats, if you want custom made hats, reach out to me, and I'll fucking put you in direct contact with Spider. He does He does 1 to thousands. He did all the hats for our golf tournament a couple years back, and we had every foursome had a different hat. Butter, bacon, caffeine, carbs, and bourbon. Everybody got a different flavor.
I still got mine.
That was my first job, and let me tell you, I was up to 4 o'clock in the morning before the day of the tournament to get those hats done. I got like 3 hours of sleep, but it was the first job, and it taught me so much. I loved it.
Yeah, well, we love that you did it for us. And just so everybody's clear out there, why the hell would
I like you stopped on those wings.
Why would we sleep more than 3 hours on any day, anyways? So we do not walk. We do not walk the golf course. We use golf carts, and we swear a whole fucking lot while we're out there.
That's if you're not too mulched to speak, because a couple people who I will not name that are friends of the crew. What did they make it through 4 holes? And I saw them, and they were catatonic, and they just turned around and went back. It was great.
Isn't it like half our golf tournament, buddy?
There are definitely some people pretty close, but the two that I'm thinking of who the names will not be mentioned to protect the guilty
Well,
got
text
up to
me.
like, what's that?
Text me who they were. And
They
no,
got up to
Ed,
hole 4 or 5, could barely speak, and they just rolled right on back. It was like, fuck it. This
I'm
is
sitting here
already
telling
over.
Ed text me. He's gonna text me. You and Spider, you dumbass.
No. It
Patrick,
wasn't y'all.
Go back
I
up to
wish
those
it were.
Dorito wings.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait,
So,
Dorito wings.
Cool
So-
Ranch Dorito. Holy shit.
So these are
Make
the.
that bigger, partner.
So I make a special wing sauce once a week, and these I have to bring back at least once every 6 weeks. So Cool Ranch dry rub Dorito wings with a Cool Ranch aioli.
All right, so I gotta ask you: are you using Hidden Valley?
For that, no.
So, all right, I'll call you offline because look, let's get to business real quick because we got to talk business. We're
Yes.
sitting here. I love hanging out. I love bullshitting. When we get Cole in the room, it's like just we're hanging out at a bar, hanging out because that's who we are and what we do. Cole,
I am
gotta
at a bar.
fuck off. Wait, I am too because I have probably as much alcohol selection as you do. I got to give a big shout out to Cassandra Grady. She works down there with you guys. She is a rock star. She's a friend of the VooDoo Chef, and I hope she's doing amazing things for you guys down there at the Fat Rabbit.
You talk about Cassie?
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
Wait, Cole.
Yeah.
Cole, read your phone. We don't have a lot of time.
I know. I got you.
Wait. Patrick, say something. Ed, say something.
Say hi.
Read your phone.
Say hi.
Cole, read your phone. Read your phone, Cole. Cassie, how you doing, man? Clint says hello, and I want you to know she is an absolute fucking rock star. Clint is a friend of the family, and Cassie works down there. She's related to Clint. Just absolutely killing it. We lose Cole. Cole, did you lock up?
Nope. I'm here.
All right, so we got a lot of cool things going on, and we're quickly running out of time. And Holly's going, "Why the fuck did I say yes?" So Cole, on November 20th, we're coming down, and we're going to have a voodoo party at Fat Rabbit Pub like none other. We're going to have a viewership party for VooDoo Underground. And if you don't know what VooDoo Underground is, we bring in 8 high school culinary teams. They have to create a voodoo-fied hamburger, and it's a round robin. They go head-to-head. You win, you're in. We go all the way down to 2 teams, and the winning teams compete head-to-head to be the VooDoo Underground winner. And the VooDoo Underground winner, both students earn full tuition scholarship to culinary school. So in 2024, VooDoo Underground will be released in just a couple weeks. I previewed episode 1 just yesterday, and I got to tell you, I'm super excited for the competition that's coming up. Of course, we were all there while we filmed it, but to see it on tape, it's like really fucking cool. These high school kids do some amazing things. They create some cool voodoo-fied hamburgers, and we go all the way down to 1 winner. We're going to watch the final episode before it's released at Fat Rabbit Pub on November 20th. And not only are we going to watch it at Fat Rabbit Pub, once the winner is announced, you will be able to eat that winning hamburger. Cole and I have gotten together. We've taken the recipes that the high school students submitted to us, and we've created a VooDoo Chef version of that burger that can be replicated over and over and over again so that it can be served on the Fat Rabbit menu. Fat Rabbit is going to serve it that burger and donate a portion of the proceeds back to the VooDoo Chef Foundation so we can keep doing what we do and promote student success. Most importantly, send them to culinary school and keep them in the business to help our business survive and keep supporting culinary success. Cole, you're a rock star for doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the biggest thing for me was years of doing Burger Bash. Students always they're there, they're competing, and when they win, like the look on their face is fucking awesome. Like I remember when I won my first award for like, I think it was best wings, fucking ecstatic, and just seeing their look on their faces is like cool. Like let me put their burger on our menu for a quarter, then donate the proceeds back to the VooDoo Foundation to get them back in culinary and all that shit. So
on November 20th, just so you know, the episodes will start premiering on RHS TV within a week or two. And we're going to get to see the finals before anybody else. So if you come down to Fat Rabbit Pub on November 20th, we're going to have the finals. You're going to watch the finals on their televisions in the bar. And as soon as we announce the winner, you're going to be able to get that burger. You can log on to VooDooChef.com right now, pre-order that burger. You have no clue what the fuck it is, but it is the winning burger. And Cole and I know too. We all know in this room because this is what we do. Holly has no fucking clue. I don't even think she knows why.
But I love it. I think it's amazing.
So on November 20th, you'll be able to get that burger. Holly's going to get her ticket. Log on to VooDooChef.com right now. You'll be able to buy that ticket, that pre-order. It's $20. That's the cost of the burger, $18 plus sales tax, plus the 3%, blah, blah, blah. But when you get there, as soon as they announce that winning burger, your burger will be delivered to your table. And you'll be able to taste that burger. I ain't going to lie. I had it for dinner tonight because we had to take the photos. We did the photo shoot tonight for that burger. And my kid has come out here 3 times tonight and said, "Are you making those again tomorrow?" No, I'm not. Well, you can have it on November 20th when we go to Fat Rabbit Pub. That's where we're going to eat it next. Make sure you log on. Make sure you check it out. You've got a bunch of schools. I think Pat has already put the thing out for VooDoo Games in the chat room. We're running out of time fast. On November 20th, Cole, we're taking over Fat Rabbit Pub. We will have drink specials, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Are we going to be able to do some Blue Note out there?
I'm going to get some Blue Note. I already have 502. I got
Butland. We're going to get some Blue Note out there. We're going to have some Blue Note specials because if you know, that's what we all drink now, right? Blue Note. Uh-oh. We'll get some Blue Note bourbon out there. We'll have drink specials all night. We got our buddy Billy Floyd, the Kitchen Killers, coming over. He's going to take over. He's going to be performing all night long while we're there. We're going to watch all episodes of the finals of VooDoo Underground. We're working diligently and trying to figure out how we can get Wicked to perform live a 3-song set at the Fat Rabbit Pub via satellite, only for the people in attendance. And we're going to have raffles and specials and markets. And it's going to be a big blowout, big fundraiser for the VooDoo Chef Foundation. True?
Very true.
Guys, mark your calendar November 20th. Make sure you're ready. If you want to play VooDoo Games, log in right now because Miss Holly, am I allowed to be me?
Please.
I told you guys I'm competitive, and we all know how I feel about teachers. It's about time to kick some ass. And we're going to show you how we do it right here on VooDoo Games.
1, 2, 3, time to play VooDoo Games. Let's seize the day. Contestants ready, stand up tall, get ready to face the VooDoo Chef's call. Guitars raging, drums pound loud, and the stage show will make you proud. Guess the answer, show your light, bring the fire, shine so bright. VooDoo Games, here we go. Take a chance, give it a throw. Show what you got.
do this and be like,
I would be lying if I did not say I want some chicken wings, I want some tots, I want some roller food from 7-Eleven. And that's because we had such a great night. Oh my goodness. We got my man Clint checking in from RHS TV, sponsor of the VooDoo Chef Golf Tournament, taking place on November 9th. Gonna play some VooDoo games with us. I gotta tell you, Clint is a future guest on the VooDoo Chef Podcast, not because he's a badass barbecuer, which he is, but because he worked on the production crew for Monday Night Raw and WWE SmackDown, which I am a huge wrestling mark, if you did not know. But now it's time for VooDoo Games, and I am very competitive. Get ready. It's time for VooDoo Games. Patrick will read a question. Patrick is the keeper of VooDoo Games, and he will read us a question. And if you think you know the answer, simply shout out your own name. Holly, you might want to go like that so we can see hubby. Unless
there we go.
I had to bring in my ringer.
And if Kate, just in case he wants to remain anonymous, like I do most of the time.
My name's Keith. It's great to meet you guys. You guys have been awesome. We're watching for a couple minutes.
If you think you know the answer, simply shout out your own name. Patrick will call upon whomever he hears first. If he calls upon you, you will have the opportunity to answer the question. If you get it right, you will receive 1 point. If you get it wrong, no harm, no foul. Everybody else will then get a chance to answer the question. The person with the most points at the end of VooDoo Game will win. And, of course, as always, the winner of tonight's VooDoo Games, you will have your name entered into a drawing where you could be selected the winner of a prize that could be named at a later date.
Blue Note basket?
A much later date.
One runner.
No, wait. Great segue, Mitch. Hold on one moment. If Mitch said, do you win a Blue Note basket? No, but if you would like the opportunity to enter a Blue Note basket, you can log on to VooDooChef.com right now and purchase a raffle ticket for November. If you buy a ticket before the end of October, you will be entered into the October drawing and the November drawing, where you could win the Blue Note raffle basket, which will include Blue Note bourbon along with some VooDoo Chef sauces and seasonings. Bling. Dude, buy the fucking ticket. Help us support what we do. Here we go. VooDoo Chef, VooDoo Games. Watch this. It is back. Maybe it's not. I thought I uploaded it. I did not. Patrick, I turn over to you. VooDoo Games. We have about 14 minutes.
All right. So for tonight, our topic is unusual food origins and combinations. So if anybody saw on Facebook earlier, there may or may not be one answer put out there for trivia. I highly doubt that Erik saw it, so it's all good.
Yeah, because you fucking put it on my page. Who looks at their own page?
Yeah, 2 hours ago. Yeah, I mean, it's been there for 2 hours, to be fair. All right, here we go. Question number 1. What fruit was once considered so exotic and rare that it was a status symbol in the 18th century Europe? VooDoo.
Orange.
Not correct.
Mitch.
Yeah, you.
Mitch.
Tomatoes.
Spider.
Not correct. Spider.
Spider. Pomegranate.
No.
Rabbit.
Rabbit.
Apple.
No. Who do we got left? Yeah, what do you guys got?
Dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit. No. Ed.
Clint.
Kiwi. No. Ed. Final guess.
Peach.
No. So the correct answer actually was pineapple. Believe it or not. So according to this, it was a prize that many people would rent them and display them at parties. Who knew?
Yes, it's just like those fucking partner swappers.
Who in the villages?
On that, though, we're gonna.
Who lives in the villages? Who said that? Who said the villages? Was that you, Clint?
Are we in the villages?
Right. All right, Patrick, we're on number 2.
All right, question 2. All right, here we go. Which famous French delicacy was accidentally invented by an apprentice chef who overcooked sugar and butter?
Mitch.
VooDoo.
Creme brulee.
No, Mitch.
Bullshit.
Never mind. That was my answer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Clint. Caramel.
Got
Caramel.
I heard Clint.
Clint, no, that wasn't correct. Who was next? I got Ed, Spider, Cole, Holly.
What the fuck is this hashtag? What is hashtag saying here?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure.
How is it not creme brulee?
I think it is.
On the right track, but
I think Holly just has approved my
custard.
point.
Yeah.
Custard, no, not custard either. Sugar and butter. Don't overthink it. Creme brulee.
VooDoo.
What is it?
Who the fuck's saying VooDoo? That's me.
I'm so confused.
You gotta say your own name.
I thought he was just saying VooDoo is my fault.
Wait. Holly Ewing, we're one team or we're not.
I tried to do
know.
Hey,
Mr.
VooDoo,
Ewing, you're not on my team.
What dessert is made from reduced sugar and butter?
VooDoo.
VooDoo already went.
Foster.
Jesus Christ.
Bananas Foster?
No, not that. We got Cole and Spider.
VooDoo.
I'm not a fucking clue, so you might as well skip me.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm done.
So correct answer was caramel. Caramel.
Wait. Clint said
I
caramel.
said caramel already.
What?
He did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard something else. That's my fault.
No,
That's
I
my
said
fault.
caramel.
All right.
That was my original
Clint
answer.
said caramel. He just said it with a WWE producer voice.
But believe me, it's hard to hear when you guys are all yelling at the same time.
What?
Exactly. If you don't believe me, ask Mitch.
Attention.
Mitch gets to fill in every now and again.
All right. So correct answer was caramel. So point Clint.
Wait. Clint didn't say caramel.
I did. That was my first answer. Yes, it was.
Fuck
Yes,
you.
you
No, you
did.
didn't, Mitch. That means you're winning.
Hey, what's the score recap? How many
Jealous.
points does Erik have?
1-0.
Mitch, shut up.
Oh dear God! All right, question 3. I'm gonna actually here we go. All right, what is the name of the fish that becomes a Japanese delicacy after
VooDoo.
extensive VooDoo?
Uni.
No,
Ed,
I know it's not.
Ed.
Finish
the
the question.
I will,
pufferfish
after
thing,
Ed.
the fugu.
As
There
soon
it
as
goes.
people
So-
start shouting their name.
Ed got it. It's fugu, which is the same thing as pufferfish.
Hey,
So it's,
hey,
yeah, as soon as
Ed,
somebody calls out their name, I stop talking and I let them answer.
Ed Fugu, bro. Fugu, buddy.
Carl.
Fugu, Ed. Ed, before I forget, and probably not the right arena, but why do I care? November 13th, just block it off.
Okay.
Hey, would you have accepted this, Big Daddy?
I would have. I had that in parentheses. So the rest of the question would have been delicacy after extensive preparation to remove its poisonous parts.
Wait a second. Let's track this through the thing. So Jimmy's first answer, then his second answer, then
Okay,
it's
so, well, the other two are about the caramel.
Sure,
brown sugar is caramel minus the C, which we got
yeah, sure.
caramel.
Brown
Yeah,
sugar.
Sure, whatever.
All right, there we go. Question number 4. Which sweet treat popular in the United States was originally a wartime ration consisting
Mitch. M&M's.
M&M's?
Oh, you
That's the
fucker.
answer.
Am I correct? It's 1-1-1. Clint, Ed, Mitch.
Yep. 1-1-1.
Not that I'm competitive. How you doing, Miss Holly up there, Mr. Holly?
Mr. Hollis doing good.
We need to practice.
Hey, Mr. Ewing, how are you today? What's your first name?
Keith.
Keith, how are you, my friend?
Doing well. Thanks
Thanks for
meeting you guys.
Hey, M&M's.
Thanks for
M&M's. I concur. They were inside of those wartime rations.
For the money that she's raised. I would have gone caramel.
Hey, Keith, I appreciate you letting your wife come in and share her story about everything going on. I know the challenges having an educator for a spouse. They live, breathe, and die their students. And I want you to know I appreciate you for that.
Oh, no, that's awesome.
He's even let me bring students home.
Well, that's fucked up.
We've had a few live here.
You got to draw a fucking goddamn line somewhere, bro.
No, but the whole area, just anybody they can give to anybody else is great right now. Even my team, I have people throughout the states, throughout Texas, North Carolina, Georgia, all throughout. Everybody's been through these past 2 hurricanes. Anybody can use any help. So,
Keith, what do you do?
I'm an accountant. I do.
What kind of accountant?
Not the kind you need, probably.
Yeah.
He doesn't do taxes.
Holly, shut. What kind of accountant there, buddy?
I work in audit. It's Medicare administrative. We
fuck that. Fuck you, bro. You're fucking trying to hunt me out. Like, don't try to take my prescriptions away.
I'm protecting the fund for you. I'm making sure that Medicare will be there when you need it. That's what I do. Okay.
Good.
The hospitals are getting what they're due, and not much more. Okay.
Hey, you can do what you do. I'm good with that. I got a spider. He's right below you on the screen. Watch out. All right, Patrick. I'm just kidding, Keith. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you being here.
Rock and roll. Thank you, man. Thank you for having us on tonight.
All right, Patrick. Here we go. What number are we on?
I don't fucking know. No, we're on question 5. We're on 5. Here we go.
All right, before you start, hey Don Hill, where the fuck are you at? Type those answers faster, motherfucker. Okay.
It was there the entire time. Nobody saw it.
I had already answered. I was trying not to draw attention to
it. All right, question number 5. What unusual food combination is Elvis Presley famous for? Like Mitch and then Ed.
Wasn't that the peanut butter banana sandwich?
No.
Ed.
That was my answer. Fuck it.
You guys missing one thing.
Rabbit.
So I believe it was VooDoo and then Rabbit.
Bacon. Ed
Peanut butter, banana, bacon.
Peanut butter, banana, bacon. Yep. Bacon was the other one.
Come on, that's like the 5 food groups, guys.
I've never heard the bacon part of it.
I didn't either. Yeah, I mean, peanut butter, banana, I knew. Bacon, I wasn't sure.
Hey, Cole, are you still here?
He used to keep a bowl of bacon next to his piano.
Oh my God.
I was just checking to make sure you're still here, buddy. And just so you know,
I was next on your list.
Yep.
We will be at the Fat Rabbit Pub on November 20th. So make sure you check us out. Cole, this is just for you, buddy.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yep.
Along with our number 1 employee of the Fat Rabbit Pub, Miss Cassandra Grady, who is an absolute rock star. Cassie. All right, here we go. Patrick, what number are we on? And what's the score?
So we're going into question 6. I got a big tie game here. I got a 1 point VooDoo, 1 point Ed, 1 point Mitch, 1 point Clint.
Wait. Say those again.
4-way tie. I got
Say it again.
VooDoo, Ed, Mitch, Clint.
All right, let's keep going.
All right.
Got you, Ralph. Let's go.
Shenanigans.
Right?
Yeah, right. All right, question 6. Which condiment was once believed? VooDoo.
Ketchup.
Ketchup is the right answer. Yep. Somebody finally looks at Facebook.
You shouldn't tell people it's on Facebook.
Somebody finally looked. All right. All right. Question 7. Which Italian dessert was originally created to make use?
Gelato.
No.
VooDoo.
VooDoo.
Zeppeli.
No. Ed.
Tiramisu.
Fuck off, Ed.
So, if you guys only finish, it was an Italian dessert originally created to make use of leftover bread.
Yeah, and Gina's in the background going, make sure he gets the good ricotta, not the fucking other ricotta.
Look around the room. You don't see nobody.
Wait, am I lying about what Gina would say?
Nah.
How
I've been
many
cooking
times?
more than her lately, anyway.
How many times has Gina said, "Make sure he gets the ricotta and impastata, not the other stuff"?
Oh shit! Jesus Christ, this fucking broad! I tell you.
Hey, we gotta love her, man. She's a rock star. She's one of a kind.
You ain't kidding there.
This is
All right.
almost like Hollywood Squares.
All right.
Brady Bunch.
So we're going to go ahead and go to question number 8 here. We're close on time. What popular breakfast cereal was originally developed as a healthy, bland food to curb Rabbit?
Wheaties.
Not correct.
Cornflakes.
Clint.
Raisin Bran.
Not correct.
Keith. Are we on mute?
Keith?
What
Yeah,
the
I got
fuck?
you.
I said voodoo.
Oh, I didn't hear him. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't hear you. I really didn't. Correct answer was cornflakes.
Yay!
Give me a score count, buddy.
On the board.
2 points VooDoo, 2 points Ed, 1 point Holly Keith, 1 point Mitch, 1 point Clint.
Who's got 2 points?
You and Ed.
VooDoo.
Me and Ed. All right.
Yep.
Big Eddie C. Just remember, I'm buying tickets to Striper, buddy. Hey, before we move on, real quick, around the room, real quick, we're going to start with Holly. Holly, I want everybody, and you can lean on Keith if you want to, your favorite Kiss song of all time. Go. If you say who's Kiss, I'm dropping you right now.
No, I know who Kiss is.
Detroit Rock City.
Detroit Rock City. Clint, favorite Kiss song?
I don't like Kiss, so
Fuck
can't answer
off,
that
dude.
question.
Cole. Oh, fuck you. November 20th.
Thank you, Cole.
You
Do not get along. We'll be fine.
Mitch.
I'm down with Rock City.
Big Eddie C.
Ty, War Machine, and King of the Nighttime World.
Great fucking choices. Patrick.
Probably the one of the few I know. Rock and roll all night.
And our friends up there on the top, Holly and Keith.
Rock and roll
Keith said Rock City.
Yeah, Detroit Rock City. My dad's from Detroit.
I got to go with All American Man off of side 4 of Kiss Alive. We got Jimmy checking in with Tears Are Falling, another great song. Patrick, go for it.
All right. Question number 9 here. Which dish combines ice cream with a vegetable that is considered a delicacy in the Philippines?
VooDoo.
Ed.
VooDoo and then Ed.
Who gives a fuck about them flips?
Wow. Okay. Ed.
The vegetable, isn't it the purple yam, ube?
Ube. That's it.
Wait.
It.
Wow.
Yep. Ube. The purple one.
Wow. Obscure.
All right. And question
Real
10
quick.
here.
Go.
Yeah. What combination of foods created the unusual turducken?
VooDoo.
Ed.
VooDoo.
Turkey, duck, chicken.
Turkey, duck, chicken. Good. That's it. Point.
It's official. We have a tie. Much love,
We
booties.
do.
Peace and love. Check you out.